AGT for the Kop TV. TK, every time I looked over at you from the main stand, it was all smiles, it was all happiness. We 2-0 up, we're cruising as we thought. I mean, you predicted 2-0. And then all of a sudden, Adrian makes a pass that comes back to him really quickly, sudden kind of snatch at the ball. They get the ball and score, and then that gives them momentum to go on and win 3-2. First European game we've lost at Anfield in 5 years.
Yeah, it's unusual. I don't know what to think, to be honest. We're not used to this situation. I think that's the difference. A top class goalkeeper makes. I thought Oblak tonight was amazing, and Adrian wasn't, and that was the difference between the two teams.
I hate to single players out and point the finger. I mean, last week when Adrian sticks one in his own net against Chelsea, you think he's probably played his last game for Liverpool, and then Alisson comes and gets injured, and then he goes straight back into the team, Adrian. And like I was saying, I don't like to point the finger and single people out, but I can't name a player on that pitch, Tone, that had a bad game tonight apart from him.
Yeah, it's not nice to single people out, but you know, facts are facts. We stand here during the good times. We're going to stand and go through it during the bad times. Thought Bobby Firmino maybe had a little bit of a dodgy first half. The ball wouldn't stick to him. Everything he tried didn't come up. Don't think the rain helped at the start. Yeah, from where we were sitting, I had a big drip on me in the Kop. But everybody else done the jobs. Everyone else ran like crazy. Quality on the ball was good. Henderson was maybe a little bit quieter than the all-action displays we've been used to before he came out. But you've got to put it on the goalie. You know, the second goal in particular. You know, once 1-0, we were there. His bad kick out, then the save he never made. You know, it's one of them.
Is one of the turning points today taking the Ox off?
To be honest, I thought the Ox was amazing. I thought his incision through the middle of the pitch was unreal. I said a couple of days ago, I think he might have an issue with his legs, tiredness, fitness. I don't know whether he's going to be that guy who can play till the end of extra time. So I think it was more a case of need than want. But we certainly had a lot less spark when he came off the pitch.
He seemed to be really driving us and controlling the tempo from midfield. I mean, Ginny scored a goal, which was a great little header over there. But I think to take Ox off, and it was early. It was about 70 minutes this happened, and everyone's looking around thinking, oh, he must be taking Henderson off, and Henderson doesn't come off, and it's the Ox that goes off. Leading up to their second goal, there was a foul maybe on the edge of our box that we were complaining about.
Two fouls on the bounce. From where we were sitting, it's a different view when you're sitting at home watching the telly with the benefit of replays. It's completely different when you're in the game. You know, you've got one chance to look at it and that's it. But on the lead up to our goal, it looked like there was two fouls. And then there was a big gap on the edge of our box. One of my mates next to me actually said, "These will score here." And as soon as he hit it, you knew.
Do you think Adrian plays another game for Liverpool? Obviously, Alisson is injured, but for the next game, we've got Everton away, a game that we can potentially wrap up the league.
Just a special message to Andy Lonergan, who was on the bench tonight, who's never even played in the Premier League. Keep your boots in the cupboard, lad, because I'll go and goal before you do.
To be fair to him, he made a good few saves in training.
He makes a lovely cup of tea of it as well, because that's the only way he's getting a fucking wage off Liverpool, mate.
Going forward, Tone, I mean, we've been speaking before the game about the coronavirus and how that could affect Liverpool's title running. Where do we go from here? Out of the FA Cup last week, out of the Champions League this week?
I'll be honest, at the start of the season, I weren't bothered about any other tournament than the league. Yeah. I've won every single one. I've won them all twice, to be honest. There's so many scarves, stubs, replays that you can watch. I want this league. At the minute it hurts, it really hurts. You know, that was our trophy. We've given it up for a year, but the way they set themselves up, I think we've got to give massive credit to Simeone and his players. First half, the way they were set up was amazing. There was no space, there was nothing. It really hurts at the moment, but we want to win this league. So wash your fucking hands, don't touch your face, stay in the fucking house, because we're getting over the line.
Tone, give me a spud. Elbow.